What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to show you how to mod Oblivion on the Xbox One. Now before we get started, I want to go ahead and let you know you're going to need quite a few things that some of you might not have. Number one being you're going to need an Xbox 360. If you don't have an Xbox 360, you won't be able to do this, so I'm sorry. You're going to also need, obviously, your Xbox One and a thumb drive or an external storage device of any kind. So we're going to go ahead and start off on the Xbox 360. Now, if you've been playing on the Xbox One and you want to mod that save, what you would do is come onto the Xbox 360, sync your Oblivion save data with your Xbox One save data. And how you would do that is just starting Oblivion. It will pull your save file from the cloud on your Xbox One to the 360. And it will actually go ahead and put that save file you've been playing with on the 360 into your storage here. So it would be in your cloud save, I think. Let me go ahead and scroll down, find Oblivion. Yeah, so it would be right here. And then you would just take this save off and then put it onto your thumb drive. Obviously, the other way is to, if you just wanted to start a new game, you didn't have a current save, you would just go into Oblivion right now and start that save. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do it like that and show you how to do it with a fresh save. We'll go ahead and start Oblivion here, and I will skip past these loading screens because they're extremely slow, and we'll be right back. Alright, so once Oblivion's finally loaded, you're going to go ahead and click Start. Well, it's going to sync the cloud here real fast. Okay, now click Start. And then it's going to ask you which storage device you're going to want to pull from. And if you're starting a new game, you're going to want to click Cloud Saved Games. Go ahead and let that load real fast. Alright, once that's loaded, we're going to go ahead and start up a new game. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and create my character and get out of the sewers. That's what you're going to want to do. I'm just going to go ahead and make my character this generic dude. And we will name him Dude. Okay, and we're going to click Done. And so yeah, like I said, you're going to want to go ahead and get out of the sewers. Get out of the tutorial. And then I'll be right back with you. Alright, once you're out of the sewers, there is one more thing I wanted to mention. Make sure that all the DLC you have on the 360 version, you have also installed on the Xbox One version. If you own the DLC, it should allow you to install it anyways. Just make sure that you have both installed. Because if you have it installed in one and not on the other, it'll realize that there's missing content. So yeah, I have some DLC popping up here. So it just made me think of that. So anyways, I made it out of the sewers. Now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and save. Well, get rid of these tutorial messages. Save your game. And just do new save. And save it to your cloud save games. Actually, go ahead and save it to your USB device if you have it plugged in already. But yeah, cloud save, it doesn't really matter where you save it right now, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and save it to my thumb drive because I already have it plugged in. Now we're going to go ahead and go back to the dashboard. Just make sure that it's on the thumb drive, which it should be. And once you're at the dashboard, scroll to Settings, System, Storage, and then once it loads, scroll down to thumb drive, and Games and Apps, and Oblivion, and there's our save, Dude, level 1. Okay, so once it's on the thumb drive, we're going to go ahead and switch over to the computer with our thumb drive, and I'll meet you over there. Okay, now that we're on the PC, we have our save on our thumb drive. We're going to go ahead and plug our thumb drive in. Let me do that. Alright, once that's plugged in, you should have a pop-up like this. Go ahead and close out of that, though. And so you're going to want this program completely free. It's called Horizon. I'll have the link in the description. Once you plug in your thumb drive, Horizon, if it's open, it should read that the thumb drive was plugged in. And you should see all these different files right here. You're going to want to click Games, and then Oblivion should be right there with your save file in there. So there's our character Dude. So if you click on that, Then you click this button up here that says Mod. Click that and let it load, and here's all of our stats. So we can go ahead and increase all of these to whatever we want. The highest is 255, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oops. Go ahead and do that. Keep in mind, you're gonna have to sleep. Oh, what am I doing? You're gonna have to sleep in game for this, for you to level up and get all of these stats. And then go ahead and you can increase your level. Let's go ahead to 50. I don't know what the level height is. Let's give ourselves 100,000. Why not? Let's go 1,000,000. Whatever. Lockpicks, we'll do 99. Hair color, let's change it to some crazy color. Why not? Let's see. I don't know what it goes to. I mean, you can do any color, right? Let's see. That didn't work the first time. Let's see. Let's do yellow. Obviously, you can do that color in game, I'm sure. All of your skills, let's do max skills button. Just max them all out. Why not? Stats, you can change this stuff as you want. Some of the stuff you might want at 0, like burglaries and what have you. So this is where it gets fun, though. You go to inventory, and then you can change any item in your inventory to an item that's in the game. So let's see. Like we have the Amulet of Kings, we have a weak health potion. So I think what you do, you should be able to add selected items. Let's see, Black Soul Gem, add item to inventory. Let's see if that works. So it says we have it. We'll go ahead and see if that worked. You can search the items. So let's just add some fun stuff here. Let's see. There's a lot of things in here, isn't there? Obviously, some of these items you don't want to add because they're actual people and not items you could have in your inventory. Let's add Mace of the Dynamo. Why not? I don't know what that is, but we'll just take it. Then you should be able to change the amount of items you have, like Black Soul Gems. We'll give ourselves 10. Add amount. So now we have 10 Black Soul Gems, I think. I think that's how that works. I haven't done this in a while, to be honest, but I haven't actually messed around with all of this stuff in here. But you can search the items. You can also go onto the unofficial wiki, and they have pictures of all the items along with their item codes and their names. So let's say we want Daedric short sword. We'll go ahead and copy that, and let's just search for it and see if it comes up. Daedric short sword. So let's go ahead and add this. And if you wanted to add it by the item ID, you could just put the ID right here, which the item ID is this number. So I'll just show you how that works. Let's see. I don't want a dagger. That's lame. Let's go with a katana. No. Yeah, sure. Let's do the Akaviri katana. We'll take that code. Minimize this. And we'll go ahead and add the code here. Add from ID. And let's see. Akaviri katana right there. Oh, the skeleton key. Sure, let's add that too. Why not? Alright, so we changed everything. We maxed out a whole bunch of stuff. Let's max these skills out too, because why not? Just to show you that modding works, right? And I think that's all we want to do. Our name is pretty cool. We'll leave that. So now just click save. And it will load. And then it'll say saved, rehashed, and resigned to device. So click OK. So now it's already saved to your device. Go ahead and click close, and you're good to go. So now we're going to go back to the 360, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, now that we're back on the 360, we're just going to go, I already plugged in my thumb drive. We're going to go to System, we're going to go to Storage, we're going to go to our USB device, Games and Apps, and Oblivion, and there's our save. We're going to want to move it to the cloud, right here. Shouldn't take very long. It's a small file. Alright, once that's loaded, it'll say no items found. Go ahead and back out. Not that far. Go ahead and check your cloud saves. And just be sure that it's in there. So we have the auto save, and then we have the regular save. We modded the regular save, and that's right there. So we're good to go. So now what we're going to want to do is just go back onto our Xbox One, and you don't need the thumb drive anymore because our save is on the cloud, and you're just going to want to boot up Oblivion. So I'll meet you over there. Okay, now that we're on the Xbox One, we're going to go ahead and go to My Games and Apps and boot up Oblivion. Alright, once Oblivion's loaded, you're going to go ahead and click Start. Let it sync your cloud storage. It's telling me I was last signed in on another console because I was on my Xbox 360. Go ahead and say last played on another Xbox. And then it'll download your saved games. And once those are downloaded, go ahead and click press start and let your DLC load. And once that's loaded, go ahead and go to load. And we don't want the autosave, remember we want this save. And go ahead and choose that. Load the game. And once that's loaded, skeleton key added, it just told me. Interesting. Oh, wow, look it. We're like super speed. And of course, it's still telling me about all this DLC. So let's see. We have yellow hair now. I didn't change my character at the beginning, if you remember. All of my stats are at 255. We changed our level to 50, but like I said, you have to rest. So I guess you don't have to rest for your stats to change, just for your level to change. Let's see. Everything's at 255. Look at our items. We've got the mace of the dynamo, like we added. Awesome. Don't know what it does. Let's see what does it do. Shock damage and soul trap. Pretty cool. What else did we add? We added some black soul gems. We've got 11. I thought I added 10, but we added 11. We added the skeleton key and 99 lockpicks. We don't need both, obviously, but we have the skeleton key. We have our million septums. And I think that's all we added. Obviously, there's a shit ton more you could add if you wanted to. But let's see. Since I'm level 1 and I have all these skills, everybody else around me is level 1 too, so I can just one-shot everybody. So anyways, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura!